There are three fundamental psychological problems in life, and three ways we try to cope with them, and three ways we can truly heal and resolve them. So, what are the three fundamental problems? I'm glad you asked. The first one is I'm unlovable. The second one is I'm insecure. And the third one is I don't matter. And I think if you really looked at it, you would find that everything boils down to one of those three things. Sometimes in combination, obviously, but really, I'm unlovable, I'm insecure, I don't matter. How do we try to cope? Well, instead of going inside, we try to solve the problem outside. That's how we try to cope. So if I'm unlovable, if I could get you to like me, whatever that would take, what do I have to become so you will approve of me? Then I will believe I'm loved. Of course, it won't be true because you won't even know who I am in the first place because I'm trying to do whatever I can to get your approval. So I will solve that problem of I'm unlovable, which doesn't solve the problem, obviously. All right. So the second one is I'm insecure. So what do I try to do? How do I cope? I try to stay safe. So anything that feels dangerous to me, I'm going to say I have to get away from it. But that still doesn't solve the problem because I still feel insecure. I'm trying to resolve it by solving it outside of myself. And the third one is I don't matter. And the way people who really believe that, if that's what's up for them, is they say, I may not matter, but you matter. And if I can respond to you, then I will get my sense of identity through you. So I'll be a responder. Now, all of those are ways of trying to cope with the problem, but none of them solve it. Because in order to solve those problems, you have to look where they really exist, which is inside, like a black hole. So if you really want to resolve I'm unlovable, let yourself experience I'm unlovable. And if you could do that, then you'll notice a body sensation. And once you notice the body sensation, you could bring all your attention to it and become it from the inside out, like an actor becoming a role. And you could say, I'm here with you, and I'm aware of you, and I accept you, and I hold you with loving kindness, and I love you, and I'm not you. You're just something I'm experiencing. And you can do the same thing when I'm insecure, right? And say, I've got you. You can find the sensation, say, I've got you, and you're safe, and you're held, and you can count on me, right? And you could feel that, and then you start to say, well, I'm keeping you secure. I'm keeping you safe. That part of me that feels it. And then, of course, you have the last one, which is I don't matter. And so I already said the way we try to matter is to respond and get an identity outside myself. But what would happen if I let myself feel the identity I don't matter and bring my attention to it? And then I would say, I must matter because there's someone inside me who's saying I don't matter. And they actually could matter to me because I know they exist. And if I could let them share anything about what it's like not mattering, and I could say to them, I'm here with you, and you do matter to me. And what who you are matters to me. What you feel, what you want, who you believe you are, it matters to me. So you actually could do for yourself what you've been longing for from the outside, but never getting because no one does that. And it's like you could be the one who says, I'm here with you, and I can love you. I can keep you secure. I can show you you matter. And then, of course, you have what you're ultimately looking for, which is freedom, because then you never have to solve the problem outside of yourself. Now, if you're interested in this worldview, go to lifecenteredtherapy.com. And this worldview of opening to this different way of thinking about things is really what our book, The 1 Hour Miracle, is about. So read it, see what you think. And of course, if you do read it and you have anything you want to share or ask, please reach out because it's some people find it like, there are these ideas that they want a chance to talk about, and maybe we'll find a way of doing it all together. Bye.